Faster my good evening and welcome to the Manx Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker, playing you the best in folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world. Tonight's pre-recorded show, I'm still on holiday, starts with Crooked Stovepipe and Folkert Polka fra Leso by Mads Hansen Kapell. Well, that should have got your feet tapping. Mads Hansen's Kapell is a young creative band from the Danish music scene. They say their sound is driven by energy, cheek, and a well-developed, humorous Fingerspitzengefühl. Your guess is as good as mine, probably better. Next, a track by Natalie Merchant from her folkiest album, The House Carpenter's Daughter. This was released in 2003, and the song is Diver Boy, which you may recognise as a version of Young Edwin in the Lowlands.
Young Emily was fair lady bright, she loved a diver boy who sailed over the ocean to gather up some gold. 7 long years returning his money for to show. He'd been sailing northern Maine, down in the lowland low. My father runs a big hotel down by the riverside. You go there, go far to stay, and I shall be your bride. Meet me early morning, don't let my parents know you haven't been the diver boy down in the lowland low. You'll get me taking a drink that night before we went to bed. Young Edward said to his father, let's take his money, sure. Send his body sinking fast down in the lowland law. That night she dreamed an awful dream. She dreamed she saw her true love's blood go flowing down the stream. Then waking early morning to parents she did say, where could be that stranger boy who came here for to stay? Oh, Father, you're a robber, you robbed me of my rent. Oh, brother, you have murdered the one that I love best. The trees on yonder mountain are bending to and fro. They remind me of my diver boy. They remind me of my diver boy. They remind me of my diver boy. Down in the lowland low.
As you know, I'm a huge fan of Natalie Merchant, so of course very much enjoyed that. I hope you did too. Next, a track by Taran, a three-piece band from England who are coming to the Institute, but not until October. But I was just booking their ferry, which put me in mind to play a track by them. This is called Super 8, and it's from their album Outside Time of last year. Next, a song by Lewis McLaughlin called Hollows. It was released a couple of years ago. He did have a new album out last year, but it was less folky than this one, which was called Feel the Ground You Walk Upon.
Turn around to make sense of it all. Walk away if you start to fall. Feel the ground that you walk upon. Expect nothing more. On repeat, that's how I show it off. Try to sleep, oh I know it's tough. It's crystal clear, yeah it's smooth and soft. Get yourself off the floor. And if you're feeling obscene, like a cog in the machine, take it easy, give it time, time, time. A hollow gesture springs to mind.
I found my copy of the Scran CD, Nain, from 2018 the other day. Scran, of course, are the Manx folk group featuring young players. And in this case, it's Erin Roberts on vocals and fiddle, Owen Williams on button accordion, Mira Royal on harp, Callum Rowe on guitar, Fraser Rowe on electric bass, Jack McLean on piano, accordion and piano, James McNulty on banjo, Reggie Deloso on flute and whistle, and Isla Callister on fiddle. The last three of which were all in my sixth form tutor group. So that dates it a little bit, doesn't it? Many of those have gone on to music college and conservatoires and professional careers in music. The track I'm going to play is Burling, which starts with the tune Burling Gori Croven and then goes into the Manx tunes Kari Fusi and Ginemin.
Sing the Lochlanny, Hinkarigas man in Tessa Murder, Freda Roy, Berlingary Groven, Dapnaton and Haitian gear, Gowan Skimmy Aggle, Up for further Stennis on higher read the Studa, Oh, Vance the Hoven on, here's the Hoven, Oh, Vance the Hoven on, Berlingary Groven, Oh, Vance the Hoven on, here's the Hoven, Oh, Vance the Hoven on, Berlingary Groven, Dagadi the Ran and Cool, show me. Cause they come the hair, oh, Vance the Hoven,
Great to hear that again. Let's have a track by Bert Jansch. I'll play this for my friend Rich Sagar, who's not requested it this time, but he's always saying play more Bert. This song is called Daybreak, and it's from an album called A Rare Conundrum, and perhaps recalls the scenes in London in the 1960s as the coffee houses and clubs that all those musicians played at finally turfed out their customers.
It's daybreak, the all night has faded to a close. The last of the folk is rises and goes as the shock of the morning sun blinds your eyes. It's Sunday morning. There's a tomcat alone and padding through the streets, and the vagrant in the doorway's wrapped in a dirty sheet. Such an air of unreality you can only feel on a Sunday morning. Playland with no one to spin the merry-go-round, where the horses stand silent waiting to be found. A dreamland, a mirrored suckling in broad daylight. It's Sunday morning.
We heard from a young Isla Collister earlier as part of Scran from a good few years back. Isla now is a member of a number of lineups, including the excellent Trip, which is a collective of musicians who all met on the traditional music degree in Glasgow. In addition to Isla on fiddle, they are Craig Baxter on baran, Michael Biggins on accordion, Tieran Carell on flute, Alistair Mackenzie on guitar and voice, and Rory Matheson on piano. And they do have a new album coming out on the 11th of April, and I'm lucky enough to have an advance copy. The 2 tracks I've played for you recently as singles are on there, but here's another one. The album is called In Terror's Keep, and this track is called Not a Cloud, which is a set of jigs that starts with a laid-back lyrical tune dedicated to Isla's little sister Maeve. That's called Maeve's Jig. And then the mood changes with a punchy jig that Isla and Tiernan wrote for band member Michael and his eclectic taste in food. That is called 3 pork pies and a pint of milk. What's not to like? So that was Trip from their new album, In Terror's Keep. And you can be sure that I'm going to be playing plenty of tracks from that over the next few weeks. Next, here's a traditional song from the album Murmurs by Simpson Cutting Kerr. That's Martin Simpson, Andy Cutting and Nancy Kerr. It was released in 2015, this album, and this is Cruel Mother.
Gentle hearts, be to me true. She fell in love with her father's clerk. Go bear away the boughs of yew. She loved him long and many a day. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. Till big with child she went away. Go bear away the boughs of yew. She went unto the wilderness. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. Being pitied for her heaviness. Go bear away the boughs of yew. She leaned her back against a thorn. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. And there she has two babies born. Go bear away the boughs of yew. She took a penknife long and sharp. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. And stabbed them both right to the heart. Go bear away the boughs of yew. The black, black earth, it was their bed. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. The green, green grass of their coverlet. Go bear away the boughs of yew. As she passed by her father's hall, come, gentle hearts, be to me true. She saw two babes playing at the ball. Go bear away the boughs of yew. Oh babes, if you were mine. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. I'd dress you up in silk so fine. Go bear away the boughs of yew. Oh mother, we once were thine. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. But now we sleep with Christ divine. Go bear away the boughs of yew. Oh mother, for your sin, come, gentle hearts, be to me true. The gates of hell you'll enter in. Go bear away the boughs of yew. But heaven is not to my babies fair. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. And hell is not to this despair. Go bear away the boughs of yew. For I lean my back against an oak. Come, gentle hearts, be to me true. But first it bent and then it broke. Go bear away the boughs of yew.
Music happening here on the Isle of Man over the next week or so. Well, there's quite a lot to tell you about. In addition to the usual traditional sessions, that'll be O'Donnell's on Wednesday night, the Mitre on Friday night, and it'll be Laxey Sailing Club on Sunday lunchtime. There'll be the Folk Club in Ramsey at the Buffs Club on Thursday night. But very much in Ramsey, starting on the 3rd of April till the 6th of April, is Shenagist, that lovely springtime festival. Based mostly in Ramsey, but there is a showcase concert at the Peel Centenary Centre too. You can find out all about it and download a programme at the website for Shenagist. But some of the artists that are appearing include the Killarney School of Music, Jerry O'Connor, Kevin McElroy, Loic, Kekeza and T-Val, which is the new name for the band who played at the Centenary Centre last year as Katie Lawrence and Friends when they launched Katie's Tune Book. Certainly not to be missed. Also, there's a band from Liverpool playing 3 concerts on the island. They're called the Jessie Janes and play Americana music. On Friday the 4th, they're at Erin Arts Centre, on Saturday the 5th at the Laxey Institute, and on Sunday the 6th in the Athol Room at Peel Centenary Centre. The next gig at Laxey Institute that I'm involved with is a wonderful young bluegrass band from Newcastle upon Tyne, all graduates of the traditional music degree there. I've probably said before that we saw them at Saltburn Folk Festival last summer, and they were absolutely superb. They're called The Often Heard, and they're playing at the Institute on Friday the 9th of May, and tickets are available now. And here is their version of the Bob Dylan song, You're Gonna Make Me Lonesome When You Go.
I've seen love go by my door, I've never been this close before. Never been so easy or so slow. Been shooting in the dark too long. When something's not right, it's wrong. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Well, dragging clouds so high above, I've always known this careless love. It's always hit me from below. This time around it's more correct, right on target, so direct. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Well, purple clover, queen and lace, crimson hair across your face. You'd make me smile if you don't know. I can't remember what I was thinking of. You might be spoiling me too much love. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Flowers on the hillside blooming crazy. Crickets talking back and forth in rhyme. Blue river running slow and lazy. I can stay with you forever, never realize the time. Situations have ended bad, relationships have all been sad. Might have been like Lanes and Rambo. There's no way I can compare all those scenes to this affair. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go. Myself a good talking to. Well, I'll see you down Old Honolulu, San Francisco, Ashtabula. You'd make me smile if you don't know. Well, I'll see you in the sky sleep up in the tall grass and the ones I love. You're gonna make me lonesome when you go.
So that's the Often Heard, and that's going to be a great night at the Institute on Friday the 9th of May. On the 9th of March at the Institute, we had the superb Chris Drever and Chris Stout. Here's another track from the Live at the Kelvingrove Celtic Connections 2025 CD that they had with them that night. And this song is called Change.
Every memory's an act of transformation. All the rocks will one day melt beneath the sun. Even Tory politicians will one day come unspun. Change is never gonna change. Nothing else will ever stay the same. The forecast steady given North Isles Day. The way we pass around the holy water and take comfort from the way that nothing stays. Your granddad hunted whales down in South Georgia. Now we're wearing matching raincoats and we hunt with cameras. Change. Nothing else will ever stay the same. Change is never gonna change. Nothing else will ever stay the same. I can point at the forest, I can say that it's mine. I can hire a cartographer to draw the boundary lines. And after I'm gone, there may still be trees, but none of those old souls will pause to honor me. Nothing else will ever stay the same.
Now, I said the other week that I'd play another version of the great song Two Sisters. This is by Wood Wilson Carthy. That's Chris Wood, Roger Wilson and Martin Carthy.
There lived an old lord by the northern sea. Bow down, lived an old lord by the northern sea. Bow and balance to me. There lived an old lord by the northern sea, and he had daughters 1, 2, 3. I'll be true to my love if my love will be true to me. A young man came a-courting there, bow down. A young man came a-courting there, bow and balance to me. A young man came a-courting there, and he made a choice of the youngest fair. I'll be true to my love if my love will be true to me. He brought the youngest a beaver hat, bow down. Brought the youngest a beaver hat, bow and balance to me. He brought the youngest a beaver hat, the oldest sister didn't like that. I'll be true to my love if my love will be true to me. They walked down to the water's brim, bow down. They walked down to the water's brim, bow and balance to me. As they walked down to the water's brim, the oldest pushed the youngest in. I'll be true to my love if my love will be true to me. Oh sister, lend me your hand, bow down. Sister, oh sister, lend me your hand, bow and balance to me. Oh sister, lend me your hand, and you may have my house and land. I'll be true to my love if my love will be true to me. She floated on down to the miller's dam, bow down. Floated on down to the miller's dam, bow and balance to me. She floated on down to the miller's dam. The miller drew her safe to land. I'll be true to my love if my love will be true to me. And off of her fingers took 5 gold rings, bow down. Off of her fingers took 5 gold rings, bow and balance to me. And off of her fingers took 5 gold rings, and into the water plunged her again. I'll be true to my love if my love will be true to me.
Here's a lovely version of the Lead Belly song, Goodnight Irene, and this is by the American Kelly Joe Phelps, featuring some fantastic slide guitar playing.
Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes, oh, I live in town. Sometimes I have a great notion or to jump in a river and drown. Quit your rambling, quit your gambling, quit staying out late at night. Stay at home with your wife or and your family and sit by the fireside bright. Irene, yeah, good night. Oh, oh, Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, Irene. I will see you in my dreams. Ask your mother for you, but she said you were too young. Wish that I would never see your face. Well, I wish I was never born. I wish I was never born. Yeah, well, I will see you. I love Irene, God knows I do. Yeah, I'm gonna love her till the sea runs dry. If I can't have Irene with me tonight, I might take morphine and die. Yeah, I might take morphine and die. Irene, good night, Irene, good night. Good night, Irene, good night, Irene. I will see you in my dreams. And I will see you in my dreams. And I will see you, see you, see you, see you in my dreams.
Well, that's just about all I've got time for tonight. I'll play out with a few tunes from The Boys of the Loch. This is the Antrim Rose, Miss McGuinness's and Brereton's. from an album called To Welcome Home Paddy in 1986. I'll be back from my holidays to play more great folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world next week, so I hope you'll join me then.